ये माउस को उस तरफ ले जाए, माउस को उस तरफ ले जाए तो यहाँ पर you can use इसको छोड़ दो, इसको करने की जरूरत नहीं।
Next.
Now go to the page. इसे अरे वहीं से करो ना, उसको वहाँ ले जाओ, तो इसके नीचे
Next slide. कहाँ नहीं लगा?
ये आया।
अच्छा.
अब वहाँ क्लिक कर दे तो आएगा ना, देखो आपने वहाँ क्लिक कर देखो।
This first.
आचार्य रजनी शिवदान, जुल्फिकर अली भुट्ट, एलन लियो. Right. We are now doing Alan Leo. Now let us do the calculation of ninth Lord Mangal in fifth house. Ninth Lord is in fifth house. It's a very beautiful thing. Ninth Lord in fifth house is very beautiful. And what about the fifth Lord? Fifth Lord is exalted in 12th house. Very beautiful. So ninth Lord in the fifth house means you are an able advisor. Very able advisor. He was a mantri. He was a very good astrologer. Very good astrologer. But Jupiter is in 8th house from Mars. Do you see from Mars, from the ninth Lord, how is Jupiter? Karaka. You observe, what am I doing? I'm counting from the ninth Lord to the fifth Lord. What do I get? 8. Okay. While 8 is good for occult, 8 is very good for occult. It also requires, did you see the 8 calculation, how I got? From the ninth Lord to the fifth Lord. The problem is, it requires that you keep a very low profile. You stay on the well. If you come out of the well, the sun will attack you. Very interesting, huh? So we can say that this Mangal is in Sharashtaka. So Jupiter is in 8. Karaka for that 8 is Saturn. That is the reason why. When the fifth Lord is in 8th from the 9th, particularly in this case is the dispositor also. The requirement is you live in the shadow. See, 8 means shadow. Stay low profile. Don't make yourself very public. Let your name go out by word of mouth. Do not advertise. Do not have little columns in the newspapers. The TV may come to you, stay away, tell them stay away from me. Have you ever wondered why I don't see any TV guys? You think the TV guys wouldn't have come to me? Why is it that I do not write one word in the newspapers? You think the newspapers are shying away from me? There is not a single newspaper owner who I don't know or who is not thick with me. You name it, they tell me, when are you coming to, like Hindu? Sanjay, when are you coming to Chennai? You have to see my new house, you have to live with me. You must stay with me. It's like that. I'm that thick with every newspaper in the country, including Malayalam Manorama. So you got no idea about me. Live in the shadows. Right hand should not know what your left hand is doing. Today I'm telling you, that's why you know. Otherwise there's no chance. You don't even know which papers I know, which I don't know. Does you know Mr. Goenka? Who is Mr. Goenka? Do you know? No, you don't know. कोई सीधी बात है ना, क्या जानने की जरूरत है, बताने की जरूरत नहीं। Alan Leo went public. You come out to the light, the sun will burn the shadow. It will hurt your skin. Take this advice seriously. Alan Leo died because of that. He had court cases after court cases. He went public. He came back. People came to him. He had problems. There was a lot of. His death was in Saturn Dasha, Jupiter Antar Dasha, after losing a court case. Interesting, huh? So the ninth lord should not be fighting with Jupiter. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Okay. The ninth lord should not fight with Jupiter. And how do fights happen? It is only when the planets come together, not in Shadashtaka. What is Shadashtaka? It is a kind of planetary battle without direct conflict. Direct conflict is when the two are close to blows, physical blows. Shadashtaka means I'll see you in 4 minutes. So you see that Mangal and Jupiter are Shadashtaka. It is a war kind of thing. It's a battle kind. Okay, next. इसका माउस नहीं है?
Yes, is that?
क्लिक करो.
So,
Swami Vivekananda. Ninth lord is in Lagna, fifth lord is in fifth house. Okay? So ninth to fifth is mantra. So what was the great power of Swami Vivekananda? Mantra. So he went to a place called Karnataka. In Karnataka, there's a place called Mysuru, where the Maharaja of Karnataka lives. The Maharaja met Swamiji. But before his meeting with Swamiji, he wanted Swamiji to go first and make the court testimony. Right? Is he a genuine Swami or nahi? Who will tell him? So many sadhus come to the Maharaja. Another sadhu has come. So he made the court testimony. Post testimony saw the whole horoscope. Told her his land. So Swamiji told him in the end, I don't have anything to offer to you, man. Sadhu, you can see. What can you do? Jora touched his feet. Only one thing I want from him. Give me Diksha today. Oh, brother section. That's all I want from you. What did that astrologer see that you are not able to see? From the ninth lord to the fifth lord, it is 5 houses. If he gives a mantra to anybody, the mantra cannot fail. You see that? Because astrologer wanted moksha. Then after that, I will not go down, I will go up. If you have Dwada Sakshani, you will go up. You need Diksha. Normally, Dwada Sakshani is taken at old age. Why you take it at young age? Why you want to go up to young age? Is that wrong? What about now? Problem with places like Puri is a small kids are given Diksha of Dwada. Every kid in Puri does. That is why you halat. Dwada Sakshani is Gayatri Chandra. So if you forget to do your Gayatri mantra, there is no problem if you have done Bhagavad Gita. Garbhavasam mahadukhat krahimam madhusudana. It's a moksha mantra. No more coming into the womb of any mother. Womb or nahi hai, khatam. Garbhavasam mahadukha. Don't give me the mahadukha. Dukkha is 10th house. Mahadukha is 11th house. Atma enters in the 11th house. Mahadukha. Rahima Madhusudana. हो गया चलो. So did you understand the power of Swamiji? If he gives you a mantra, let us say you dream and Swamiji comes and gives you a mantra, तो कल्याण हो गया था. So every day before sleeping you should just hold and say Swamiji आके दे दिए तो you. Did you know his students? He had students, Swamiji. He gave mantra to his students and told, look, have faith in me. You will all become. You will have many problems, but you are not allowed to touch any kind of intoxication. If you take intoxication, you are you cannot take ganja and say I am a shadow. Ganja is shadow. No. देखो अद्वैत. So you see all this ganja followers of Shiva. Shiv ji ko ganja and dhatura they are offering. Ab dekho, and there is Swami Vivekananda who says you cannot touch it, not even by mistake. To the extent that you are not allowed to get anesthesia because anesthesia is also. What about the pain? You have to go for surgery. In the surgery or don't do surgery? No intoxication. Not at all. So I sometimes joke. Who is the Vaishnava here? Shri Krishna, later in that, Shri Krishna, thank you, goodbye, Shri Krishna. He is the Vaishnava. His purity, look at his purity. What is the meaning of Vaishnava if you don't have purity? So all his शिष्य, it is recorded. They will go to dentist. वो सब Bengali sweets or dental root canal. You know how they did? It is recorded by the dentist. These are the most absurd monks of the Ramakrishna. They come, they sit down like this. They say, so they will tap it. I'm ready, the doctor is ready, but when the patient will go like this, he will do his Guru Mantra, the Swami did it. Okay, I'm ready. Opens his mouth, entire root canal without anesthesia. Everybody is doing this. Guru, Malgaye. That is mantra. Mantra Upadesha. That is called mantra Upadesha. He has the power of mantra Upadesha. How does he have power of mantra? He is born with it. How? Because he is Maharshi Kashyapa, the Rishi of Kashmir. It is the rebirth of Maharishi Kashyapa. When the Maharishi is giving you mantra, it will work. Clear what? Did you understand the importance of 9th Lord to 5th Lord? Clear what? My horoscope 9th Lord to 5th Lord is 6th house. So if I beat you, it is your good fortune. I have the power of Danda Upadesha. Huh? वो तो यार हाँ that's of third, that's 11th. हाँ 9th lord count करना. हाँ, where is my Ketu? Where is it? मेरे horoscope में कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा. आत्मा भी रेट्रोग्रेड. One ही रेट्रोग्रेड. My heart doctor says my blood went retrograde. क्या बोलता है? Everything मतलब lost it. 11. हाँ? 11. Which part of your body? हाँ. अगर मैंने कान में मंत्र बोल दिया, वो फेल नहीं करेगा. मरने की बात नहीं. वो है. It is called the Purana power, the power of a Purana. There is a Purana that is working with it. That is the 11th house. Have you seen me teaching Shiv Mahaprabhu? जिसने देखा है वो जानते हैं. Those who have seen me teaching the Purana, any Purana. I have taught only Shiv Mahaprabhu. Whereas that is not my main point. Not Jyotish. Jyotish to वैसे साइड पे खड़ा. क्यों? मिनी तो ने देखा है. Who else was there over here? Whoever has seen me in SMP knows what I'm talking. I am a different personality. Totally different person. I am not this Sanjay. हाँ? जिसने देखा, whoever has experienced it, it is an experience. वो recording it cannot happen. कर लो, I tell people कर लो, नहीं होगा, वो बात नहीं है. वो 11th house. That is from Ketu to the moon in the reverse. And Ketu moon conjunction, if you see calmly, if you think calmly about Ketu to moon, that yoga is a moksha yoga. It is called the Hari yoga. It is a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse is a Hari yoga. So it is a Purana that has the power to call Hari. Shiva Purana is one of them. I like it, but Shiva is totally. चलो आगे चलो. So different people have different power. What is the biggest power of the Purana? What is the biggest power of the Purana? It is, you cannot go to the talas. Puran तेरे साथ है तो तू तल को नहीं जाए. The snakes cannot take you. Puran means you cannot. The rishis are with you. चलो आगे. So you see, this is how we see. Ramana Maharishi, 9th lord is Mercury. You see the parivartan of Mercury and Ketu. Wow. Okay. And Mercury and Ketu is with him. Do you see that? Achha, 5th lord is Saturn. Where is Saturn? It's in Pisces. 5th lord is also Rahu. So if I count from Mercury to Rahu, what do I get? I get racket. 2. Racket. And if I count from Mercury to Saturn, Mantropadesh, another Rishi. So by now you have learned that if 5 is coming and you know the person is very pakka rishi type आदमी है. He is a Maharishi. Everybody called him Maharishi, and he had Maharishi power. What was his power? The power of transmission of knowledge without sound. Ajeeb hai yaar. And whoever he gave mantra to, yeah, that man changed. Foreigners would come to his ashram, sit down over there. वो सारा धोती पहनने लगते थे यार. How is that possible? One class, no sound. Sound doesn't come out. I said that. Class finished. That man has changed. Everything has changed. He is wearing dhoti. He is doing puja. How did this happen? That is called mantra. He proved that mantra can be transmitted without sound. ये तो भाई दूसरा ही लेवल का चीज है. Correct? How? Where do we see that mantra can be transmitted without sound? That is at Ketu Parivartana. Mercury is speech, Parivartana with Ketu, no sound. So by now we know that ninth lord to fifth lord, if you have 5, the mantra is very powerful. Provided other combinations are also there to. Correct? Chalo next. Srila Prabhupada, ninth lord, Sun, fifth lord, Mars, ninth lord to fifth lord, 10. Karma yogi. Do you think Prabhupada was a karma yogi? Did his karmas get altered when he went to America? Did he start eating burger? Batao. So that means he was conscious of the fact that whether I am in India or America or wherever, I cannot change. Krishna is looking at me and my karmas. I cannot change. I have to be what I am. I cannot change according to the land and the people. I have to live the sannyas life. So he ensured that his karma was perfect. Now, in order for his karma to be perfect, the fifth lord has conjoined another planet, exalted planet. So you can pray to that exalted one to please make my karma perfect. Karma to karne wale ho. That is no. Bhagwan is looking at your karma. The Guru is looking at your karma. What are you doing? So Bhakti Siddhanta is looking at Bhakti Vedanta and telling what are you doing? Who is Bhakti Vedanta? Prabhupada is actually Bhakti Vedanta. Prabhupada is not his name. That is his popular name given by his Shishya. In America, the Shishya gives name to Guru. In India, the Guru gives name to Shishya. That difference is that you should know. What was his name given by the Guru? Swami. Huh? Swami. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Bhakti Vedanta Swami is his name, given by his Guru. We in India know the name given by Guru is the real spiritual name. One who shall take the spiritual name of the Master will get his blessing. You want his blessing? Hold your hands and say Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namah. And do not underestimate his karma yoga. His sacrifice was phenomenal. है ना? My point is, why instead of appreciating his sacrifice and उसको नाम दे रहे हो, ये कर रहे हो, वो कर रहे हो, marketing कर रहे हो. You're putting the American method in English. Don't do that. Don't do that. But because Prabhupada is a very high name, I also call him Prabhupada. I wrote Prabhupada over there. But in my heart, when I have to do naman to him, I will call Bhakti Vedanta Swami. His guru is Bhakti Siddhanta Swami. ठीक है? चलो.
Guruji, here ninth lord is sun and fifth lord is Mars, right?
Correct.
And then the yoga between them is because sun is in own sign.
हाँ, बोलो बोलो बोलो. Sun is an own sign
And that's why the ninth lord and fifth lord.
and Lagna Lord is also there, no? Acha, tell me, is the Lagna Lord with the fifth Lord or with the ninth Lord? I taught you to check that first. When the Lagna Lord is with the ninth Lord, he is absolutely spiritual. Lagna Lord is in the fifth Lord, thoda thoda chalega. यहाँ थोड़ा थोड़ा नहीं चलेगा. Lagna Lord is with the ninth Lord and is willing to be combusted. Burn me, but don't make me dirty. You burn me, but don't allow me to become dirty. That is Vedanta. Burn me. Why you burn me? But don't make me dirty. Don't allow that. Is Mangal aspecting Surya? क्यों नहीं होगा?
It is the other side.
Other side is Surya is in own sign, na? तो मिल जाए. But Surya in own sign is not sufficient. It is ninth Lord with Jupiter in Leo. So that activation of the yoga is when you do work on the Srimad Bhagavatam. Because the Purana involved is Bhagavatam in the Leo. Yoga is there. It was there from your birth when you were a baby crawling on the ground. But until you opened the Srimad Bhagavatam, the yoga did not function. याद रखना ये बात. Jupiter will not function unless you open the concerned Purana. You cannot dictate to the elephant. You will have to listen to the elephant. And then when the elephant is happy, you are truly blessed. So all we have to do is to, based upon your horoscope, look at where the elephant is, open that book, read it. By mistake, read 2 stanzas of that. By mistake. रोज शाम गए 2 लाइन पढ़ दिया, 2 दिन go and do it. See in 1 year's time how you like this. See the power of the Quran. Again, you know the Quran for the 12th verse. Nation?
Brahma.
Brahma or Brahma Vaivata?
Brahma.
Brahma. Vaivata?
Makar.
Brahma Vaivata is not Makar.
What is?
Not sure. Second Taurus?
Padma.
Padma. Gemini?
Vishnu.
Vishnu. Cancer?
Vayu.
Vayu. Leo?
Bhagavat.
Bhagavad. I love it. You are automatically accepted for GSP. You don't realize that you are running towards the Quran, means you are running. GSP is to the road. That is the road to the Quran. This was taught in GSP. This is knowledge for GSP students. So if you have already, I give little things in PJC to check. किसमें वो flower है? This guy mugged it up. Pat. Come on to GSP. Walk. In fact, some day back, I asked Sarvani, what is wrong with your selection process? How could you not take Krishna? I don't understand. No, I selected him, but then this thing happened. I will not tell you the whole thing. He's protecting or God knows what they. I don't know. Whatever process you have, it has failed. Because this guy is not good. And he's that dedicated. Or maybe he has become dedicated and better after my danda. Because my Jyotish danda is very good. I am very good in danda. From my ninth Lord Mangal to my fifth Lord Moon. When I do Mangal, you become Somya. You become like milk. You become Brahmin. समझ रहे ना? I am putting Mangal Danda. You are becoming Chandra, Brahmin. If I don't put the Danda, you are already surprised. Guruji, you are very sounding different this year. आपने एक बार गाली भी नहीं दिया ठीक से किसी को donkey monkey नहीं लगाया. No, I have not done that. I have not done that to anybody this year. Because you know what? There is a time for that. First year, second year. After that, no. After that, it will be 11. Right? So I do it in two parts. 1, 2, 3 is Mangal night round. 4 and 5 you will see Ketu. Ketu is 11th house. If you heard it, it is good. So everybody is like trying to say, what did he say? What did he say? Half the time I'm talking slowly, I'm sitting in a corner. It's Ketu. Very peculiar. 1, 2, and 3, military discipline. 7:05, you are late to class. Here, अच्छा we'll start at 10 years. बता दो. देखो, it is unimaginable, right? It total contrast. Something has gone wrong. A different human being has come over here, right? ये हिल के 10 o'clock आ रहा है. He himself is coming at 10. Why talk about others? अब देख लो कैसे बदल गया. माहौल बदल गया, मौसम बदल गया, everything. Exalted Ketu. The fish will swim and go to class. I will swim and go. It happens. I'm getting into the lift, going up, then going down, then going up, and then finally coming out, and I'm in the same place. Then I say, "Kaha aa gaya?" Usko then button लग रहा है. It's a bit complicated lift hai. वो चीज ही ऐसा है. That Ketu is like that. But it is because it is an exaltation that you are seeing and experiencing, you are enjoying an exaltation. It is not the MKS. In MKS, every conversation was like that. Even asking you your name, you will feel MKS. Abhi naam badla. My name is being changed today. Guruji, is my name all right? When I think back, I say, what did I do over there? But if I had not done that, you would not be in a position to get what you get. So that is why you see when enjoying this beautiful, joyful Prabhupada's mighty Bhagavata. Beautiful. Clear? How did the astrologer predict 108 temples? Jupiter Ketu Yoga is called the 108 Yoga. Good. You are all thinking now in Vedic numerology. I love it. Jupiter and Ketu will take you to the 12th, Pisces. And we'll cover all the Navamshas because of Antya, the end, final emancipation. That is why the prediction was he will make 108 temples. Actually, the correct prediction should have been in his name 108 temples will be built. He is not going to make it in his hands. In his name it will be built. And all these temples will be temples of Lord Krishna. All. He will single-handedly change the consciousness of Krishna worship in the planet. Because of ninth house has the capacity to alter things globally. You want things changing globally, you need a very powerful ninth house. Otherwise, global changes will not happen. It will happen in a village, it will happen in a city, it will happen in a town. But to do it globally, I need the ninth house. The mantri has to be that powerful. Okay, chalo, again, let's go. Yeah.
For Karka Lagna, because ninth house and fifth house supposed to have dual Rashi, how do we then begin to?
So you are fortunate to have 4, right? 4 planets. And therefore 4 such combinations. I gave you my example with 2. And I showed you how I used it too. In your case, it is 4. Just double it. Create a little more confusion. That's what is the problem with that. But that's also the flexibility that Karka has. You can do that with any. We'll come to that. Come. Hopefully. Ramakrishna. Thakur Ramakrishna, 9th and 5th. 5th Lord is Mercury, 9th Lord is Venus. Venus to Mercury is 12. So do you agree that nobody can meditate like Thakur Ramakrishna? When the young students in Calcutta in these Catholic schools, you know, Catholic schools were there. They went to the bishop and asked, what is this meditation thing? I want to know. No, there is only one person who knows this. You go to him, Ramakrishna. He can show you what is meditation and all this samadhis. Nobody else knows. People claim they know. They don't know. No one knows. Only one knows meditation, Ramakrishna. How much meditation does he know? Well, his guru and he had an argument on a point. From Dvaita, Advaita, there's some argument. That word is illusion or word is not illusion. So his guru is no. You don't Ramakrishna, you don't understand. And he gave some powerful logic. After his guru, the problem one is guru, one is shishya, and the shishya is done. And he took his guru because for the parampara he has to take the guru. That is the need. You cannot put your ahankar on the way. You have to step down and take it. Even Krishna did that, don't forget that. So they went to sleep. He woke up in the morning, took his lota, you know, those days when there was lota, and they walked to the Ganga. He looked, there was no Ganga. He looked around, very broad, huge Ganga, the whole river has vanished. He walked around, he was walking on the ground, he was walking on the bank, and the bottom he walked around. Absolute Ganga has vanished. He went and he was desperate for using the toilet, and he came back. On the way he realized That thing, that debate that we had with Thakur Ramakrishna, that this is all illusion about the illusion and all the non-illusion. They came, giving that to them. And to their smile. You went, number of that day. You are not. Fortunate it is to have a meditation teacher like that, who can make the Ranga vanish and show you what is Maya, what is non-Maya, what is illusion, what is not illusion, and why are you so getting caught up in this thing? Why can't you detach from it? That's his point. And that was only time he did it for his guru. Later he told everybody, warn them, be careful of all the gurus who do magic and all this illusion stuff. Stay far away from them. So do you agree? Yes. Nobody knows meditation like that. Nobody. Not even Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. But get it, not even close. What's that? Every time somebody told him that one particular path is right or wrong, he would persist that. Krishna Bhakti Kiran. The only way to do Krishna Puja is to become Radha. हम कैसे राधा बोलते? Why are you in the illusion that you are such a man thing? Why can't you wear sari? So he was sari for 3 years. I cannot wear sari and walk around. What will happen to my manhood? Huh? Manhood. Manliness. Thakur's point is, that is an illusion that you are a man. How do you know what you were in the last birth? Why do you get so carried away with the fact that I am a man? You may not be a man in the next birth.
I think he also started to get cycles when he did this.
What cycle?
Yes.
Yeah. He had period. Did you know I had?
Yeah.
But because we want to pray to it, Bhagwan, मुझे रक्षा करो, मुझे ये फालतू चीज नहीं चाहिए. I also get so carried away from the rubbish. This is all rubbish. You are so caught up in the body. So caught up. I am man, this is my wife, this is him. Nobody is nothing. We are just together souls walking a life together, enjoying our companionship to help each other walk the spiritual path. It's the truth. We are spiritual beings. Actually, we are spiritual beings having a material experience. The problem is we start believing that this material experience is the reality. It is not. Thakur Ramakrishna, okay, we'll get out of this. Because this can play with your head. Okay? But yes, it is difficult to even understand what he is. So the Mukti Upadesha is the main thing of Thakur. Welcome. Free yourself. Use every means to free yourself. He proved that Christianity is a very good path. That is why you see, somebody like me, while growing up, the society will teach you right things and wrong things. This is Christian, this is Islam, this is Muslim. Thakur was Islam, was a Muslim for 1 year or 3 years, I don't know, Sarban has the fact. He was a Christian for 1 whole year. And an actual Christian. In fact, the Padris would say that Baba, he is too much. He's Thakur's point is, all these roads to God are valid roads. Do not belittle any road simply because you do not have the capacity to understand it. You don't have the capacity, so please don't be in judgment about roads. Because every time you sit in judgment and pass a negative judgment on any of the roads, you are blocking something inside you. That was his great teaching. You think about yourself. Do not bother about what rubbish is going on in the planet. The rubbish will continue to cycle in Bholoka and you can do nothing about it. The reason is simple. Krishna is playing. And you don't get to decide what he wishes to play and what he does not wish to play. If he is watching a horror movie, he wants to watch a horror movie, there will be horror in the planet. If he wants to watch a war scene, there will be war in the planet. Whatever is the dominant scene in the planet is the movie that Krishna wants to watch. Are we clear on this now? And you don't sit on judgment that this is good and that is bad. For nothing good or nothing bad is happening. It is just a movie that is playing in the material realm. I follow Thakur. That is the reason why I went to the monks of Montenegro and all that. I visited the churches. I have gone to Italy. I have been to the Pirs of Kashmir, the place where that hair is kept, Hazrat. And listen to those nine stories. So we are trying to figure typical scientific mind. Acha, how do you know it is genuine hair? उसका DNA क्या है? See, problem it is. The suspicion is why have you not related So my mind is different. I question. You should also question. Why should you not question? You should question. And remember, do not belittle any spiritual path simply because there are some bad guys who are doing bad things in the name of that religion. Shall we go? Any questions on Thakur? Or should I say something more on it? Something more? So having found out that the 12th house was the main Upadesha, right? Should we not look at his 12th house? Right. We did not do this earlier. We did not do this earlier, but we need to do this, right? So what am I going to do now? I'm going to go back all the slides. Go back all the slides. You know, right click and go back. You've got to right here. Go back. Yeah. No, not this. Further forward. Yeah. Let's no, not even this. Let's start with the spiritual people. Yeah. Swami Vivekananda is easy. It was mantra. Mantra is 5th house. So where is the focus? In 5th house. Who is the planet there? Clear? So who is guiding the path? Mangal. Absolute celibacy. Very hard celibate path. Mangal is hard. Very, very hard. Is the celibate path of Mars. So his path is being shown by which planet? Mangal. Clear? And how strong is that Mangal? Tattva. 5th from the sun and
and it is
Very powerful Agni.
very powerful.
Correct? Good. You get that? So we see some very powerful Agni over there as guiding him. Mars. Mars is guiding him. Next. Ramana Maharshi, I think we saw 5 also. But we saw 5 from Mercury was Saturn. Correct? So which house should I see? 5th house from Lagna. Is there a planet there?
Yes.
Dakshinamurti, the silent Shiva.
But also second house, we didn't see.
Interesting in the Purana.
How?
Jupiter in the Purana.
Yeah, but no, it is not being a Quran. Now, one second. What were you getting over the second house?
It's also, this is for to Mercury to Rahu as well.
Mercury to Rahu is second.
Yes.
Correct. But was that the path?
Well, he didn't speak, so it's going to have something to do with speech.
Yeah, he didn't speak. So Maunam. But the main power was the mantra power. Was his main power that coming from Rahu? But you can see that Rahu is debilitated and Saturn is in Pisces. Correct? So if I say mantra power was his main power, then I have to see the 5th house. If I say second house is the main power, then I have to see the second house. We will see both. We will see both. Okay? We have to see both. Good. So the 5th house, what do I see? Jupiter. So is it a form of Shiva? A form of Shiva? What form of Shiva? Dakshinamurti Shiva. Why Dakshinamurti? Silent one. How did I get the silent? Second house. That is why that form of Shiva who is silent.
We won't consider the exchange there, Jupiter, Saturn exchange.
Exchange करते रहो ना. कौन कितना exchange कर लो? सारे exchange कर लो. जुपिटर का राहु के साथ कर रहे हो, जुपिटर का सैटर्न के साथ कर रहे हो, फिर कंफ्यूज हो जा रहे हो, फिर चाय पी रहे हो. कितना करोगे आप? मेरा सजेशन मानो तो छोड़. फिर राहु को सूरज के साथ मिला दोगे, घूम के फिर से जुपिटर पर आ जाओगे. आप समझो? देखो, we cannot understand everything about this person. It is not physically possible to understand ये हो क्या रहा था. At a young age, he is running away, going to this thing, living in the cave, doing tapasya, suddenly coming up. ये हो क्या? वो क्या हो रहा था? We can't understand everything. We really don't know what is going on at the psychic level. But we know physically by a Shiv ka karma. And he taught a lot of Dakshinamurti. So when I started reading him, I started singing parts of Dakshinamurti. I sing, to understand. When I'm trying to understand, I start singing. Om Namah Pranavadhaya Shuddhai Jnane Kamurtai Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye. Absolutely peaceful. So we got the 5th house. Focus clear हो गया ना. But the whole idea is to quieten it. There is too much noise around me. There is too much noise inside me. Quieten it. That is that speech. Shant karo, quieten. And he had the power to quieten people, including Krishna Raja Vadiyar of Mysore, the richest king of Mysore. Ro diya wo Raja, he cried. All he begged him was, I know in this life I will not get moksha. He didn't say anything. He did not say anything. He understood. Whole message received, everything. I know in this life there is no chance. But at least bless me that next life I will not be born in royal family and I can serve. A Maharaj of Mysore is saying this. You got any idea how much money he had? During his lifetime, whole of Bangalore, he set up generators for free electricity. That is Maharaj. ऐसे महाराज होते थे, ये आजकल फटीक हो गया। देखो अब नेक्स्ट Prabhupada, come on. 10th house, agreed? Go to the 10th house. Do you see Radha Krishna over there? Easy. Easy. Do you see what I am teaching you? Mantri. You take the mantri. Mantri means Upadesh. Mantri means Upadesh. You take the mantri, you will get mukti. I showed you so far 3 we have seen. All 3 groups are come to Satsang. Do you see Mars again? Jaisa Guru, Vaisa Shishya. Mars again in exaltation. He gave that to Swami Vivekananda. So when we say Mars as Kali, what form of Kali are we talking about? Adya, the head of the mother. Mars is the head of the mother. Adya Kali. Interesting. In my horoscope, from 9th Lord to 5th Lord is 6. Taking my normal Jyotish, I am talking about the Jyotish, not the spiritual part. It is 6. I learned Jyotish first. 6. So I have to see my 6th house. Is there a planet there? Mercury is there or not? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. One mantra I learned Jyotish. I learned Jyotish with that one mantra. That is why I can never leave that mantra. If I leave that mantra, Jyotish will go away. What a big knowledge I give. Don't read over it. You forget what there is someone's chart. See what works for you. If you have one graha there, एक चाहिए, एक देवता. You are a lucky fellow. For me, it is very clear. Mercury is that. Don't think so much. Krishna. Oh, my God, did it? No. You can now do it on your charts. Do it on your charts.
Yes.
Tera kya?
9th Lord Venus, 9th house. 5th Lord Mercury, the 7th house. Aspecting with the Rashi. So, we from Venus to Mercury, it's 11. 11 is in the 11th house. Mangal, Ratri, Mangal.
With Mangal there. So you should do what Thakur Ramakrishna did. Mangal hai na? There is a planet Mangal. Thakur Ramakrishna prayed to a devata associated with Mangal. Swami Vivekananda did the same Mangal. Is that not Adya Kali? आवाज नहीं निकल रहा. हाँ आई क्या? बोल नहीं बोल ना. नहीं रिकॉर्ड बंद है. बोल. तू भी ऐसे करता है मेरे साथ. समझ में आई? समझा कर. The problem is people try to apply the whole thing. Spiritual path is different. You cannot say Mangal I will do. I will now pray to Agni Devata and all that. No. We're talking of pure spiritual thoughts only. Mangal means Adya. Mangal, everybody knows, is in the spiritual path, it is the mother. It is Tiramapri Karaka. Means when you die to that mother, I will go. Tiramapri Karaka. Don't forget that. True spirituality is life after death. मरने के बाद कहाँ जाओगे? That is the thought of religion. All religion has come from one thought. Life after death. Where are you going after death? If there's somebody who will be pure or you will loiter around over here. That is the. And you follow the Upadesha, you will go. And why are we taking fifth and ninth? Because that is the power of Agni to take you up. भैया ये मत मिस करो ना. Who will take you up? Only Agni can take you up. That is why taking fifth and ninth, ninth to the fifth. So if I forget the Lords and I do Bhava, count from 9 to 5, 5, 9. And ninth from the fifth, Lagna. What am I doing? I'm retrograding from the ninth to Lagna. Ab dekho, what am I doing? Ninth to fifth is 9 houses. Reverse. I'm going in the reverse. Na ulta ja raha hu. And then I'm going again from 9 from 5th house is Lagna. So actually the movement is retrograde movement. It is called back to God. समझ में? Prabhupada and all of them, the Vaishnavas, they call it back to Godhead. पता नहीं translation. It is the problem is in translation. Back to God, back to Godhead. लगना लगना Godhead. देखो वो इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन में मर जाते हैं हम लोग यार. Godhead मतलब काल पुरुष का सर. So now you can understand what Prabhupada was trying to say. How would you have translated it? Sometimes people say, no, no, it. Okay, you translated it. What would you have said? Back to calculation. Calculation English. What do you do? What do you do? What is this? You cannot do it. It's not so easy to translate. चलो आगे चलो. हो गया ना ये? Yes. Tea break. अरे जो यहाँ है नहीं ना, तरसता हूँ उनके लिए. यार ये तो टच नहीं लाया तूने, मेरे लिए चीप वाला उठाना है. ये मैं नहीं ले रहा, ये तू लेके जाएगा. ये तेरा लैपटॉप. मेरे पास 3 है. You need laptop, right? अच्छा, इसको बंद करो. शट डाउन नहीं करना. शट डाउन करना.
Nope.
Right. Chalo, let us do some charts and finish up this topic. Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay, is the yoga here?
Yes.
Fourth lord in the 10th lord in the 4th. So this is, we are talking of property, kingdom, a physical kingdom, and not knowledge. Are we clear? First, you always got to figure out the 10th lord is involved with what? 4th or 11th? Here it is 4th, straight case of property. It's a property deed. And the moon is in Digbal over here. Saturn is very powerful Raj Yoga in the 10th house. Now the question is the 9th lord involved in this Raj Yoga, or is the Lagna lord involved in the Raj Yoga? 9th lord. That means somebody elder is helping him. He was seriously helped to rise to by his seniors. Very, very seriously helped. From a very young age, he was helped by many. क्या हो रहा है यार? Who have later risen out of their capability. Later they showed skills, military skills and all that. Jupiter is in Lagna, he will show his intelligence and skill. But the question is, did somebody help you or did you rise on your own? He was seriously helped. His promotions and his everything. You read about his early life. Clear? So you can see who are the planets involved. Mercury, Saturn and Moon are totally involved in the Vahanamana Yoga. And it is a property related. Now you will think that these planets are Somya planets and good planets and all that stuff. Do not get carried by that. You must understand that this Vahanamana Yoga 4 and 10 is of opposite signs. It is of conflict. 7th is the house of war. 7th is, so 4th lord has gone to 10th. House of war for the 4th lord. 10th lord has gone to 4th. House of war for the 10th. So the 10th and the 4th are at war and each are going into each other's properties. So this parivartana is a war parivartana. And because of war you are going to rise, because of multiple wars, multiple disasters, you will rise. You will show your military skills or your luck will be on your side. 9th lord is luck. You read very carefully, was luck on his side or did he really show military skill all the time? Luck has to favor him a lot, a hell of a lot. Fifth lord has got involved in this also. So therefore some amount of that is that. Knowledge, yes. Knowledge, skills, yeah. What?
Would be luck is in scientist, but he's also got Rodion and Temple and Lagna. So the skills are also there. Parakrama skills.
What Parakrama? Jupiter?
The general Army general, he's got Jupiter in Lagna also. That's also third lord, sixth lord.
Jupiter in Lagna will give protection. The real power was Rahu in the third. Fifth lord in third Rahu. Solid parakrama. Third house Rahu. Why do you underestimate him? तुम third lord in Lagna देख लो. How many people with third lord in Lagna have got military skill? Anybody in the class with third lord in Lagna? The Sabrina doesn't seem to have military skill. You have got military skill. किसका है? इसका military skill कहाँ से आ जाएगा? What is your third lord in Lagna? Shukra. You have got very good ideas on selling and sales and all that. What do you handle?
I do
You do business, organization, sales
business development
and sales. There you go. तेरा क्या है? Third lord is what? Jupiter, third lord in Lagna. What do you handle in your business?
Majorly consultancy kind of work.
Jupiter, consulting. You think he was consulting with anybody? If he consulted, why he will fight war? Rahu ensured that you cannot consult anyone. Rahu will cut that Jupiter out. Get the idea? Rahu will cut the Jupiter out so that you go to war. Rahu is not going to support Jupiter. She has got Venus. What do you do? You don't do anything? What? Marketing, sales. Simple, Shukra. Did you realize third lord in Lagna has given you your career? You never thought of it, huh? You thought only 10th lord gives career. When third lord is in Lagna, the pada goes to 11th house of income. So that is how your income is coming. Hi. बोल दिया मेरा खिसक रहा है बहुत यार. Earlier it was not slipping like this. Lot of things are just slipping out of my hands. ऐसा थोड़ी होता था. I would leave you hanging. अगले साल देखेंगे. Earlier I would leave everybody hanging. I'm just giving out the answers here. It's like I know what's happening. I can't hold on to them. They're going away. It's like you can see them. You know the movies they show that one light coming out with XXYY going away. The great. That is not the cough that comes from disease. That is drishti cough. वो याद कर रहा है. All the chengadas of. Leave it. वो यहाँ आते ही सबरीना का प्रपोजल हो गया. सारे रास्ते में all of them were going. उड़ीसा तो all. ये कहाँ से आ गए परिया? संजय को पकड़ो. He is the guru. उसको पकड़ो. As if I am going to give some marriage proposal for them. मजाक बना रखा है useless fellows. Anyway, chalo. Napoleon, you got it, right? Let's go. Yeah. Khatam karo. Oh, it went. Aloy Trendle. He was a programmer of astrological software like Andrew. Entrepreneur, publisher, professional astrologer. He is the founder and director of the company called Astrodians, an astrological calculator. That Astrodata,
That's okay.
he is the guy. Astrodata Bank. That software and everything, he is the guy. Interesting, na, to see his chart. So fourth lord in the 10th is Surya. 10th lord in the 4th is Shani. 9th lord Shani is also there involved. Most important, 5th lord Mercury is also there. So you can see the Vahana Mana Yoga is clearly there. But is the Lagna lord involved? No. 9th lord is involved. So somebody else is helping you to acquire and have this whole thing. And it was the lady who helped him, the main soul force behind Astrodent. It's an American lady. This German didn't do it. It's an American lady who was behind him. Yep. Very, very nice person. She also got cancer. Okay, let's go. So it shows, you actually achieve a lot. For him, it was in the Jyotish, Surya thing. And also publishing, multiple things he did. Saturn in Leo does not give a real Rajya. Saturn in Cancer is much better. Why is that so?
Because BV Raman said so.
Because
BV Raman said so.
BV?
Raman said so.
Huh?
Because of Durga, Ma Durga Karsan Shani.
Divorce of Ma Durga.
Ma Durga Karsan Shani.
Ma Durga curse Shani, so when Shani goes to Cancer, he gets. Why will Shani give you Rajyoga when he's getting cursed?
Because he could not perform his function to struggle to give.
So, blessings from Tara.
Blessing from Tara. Tara really happens when Saturn is in Scorpio, not in Cancer.
In Leo, Saturn is some sort of, in this case, I think it's sort of a Pitra dosh, Sun Saturn exchange.
Correct. And that is not Matri dosh.
In Cancer.
Huh? Cancer, Saturn and Moon exchange is not Matri dosh. Of course. Oh, you are thinking Saturn Moon is Kalika Yoga, not Matri dosh. Achha. Chalo. Agar Sun Saturn is Pitri dosh, Moon Saturn should be Matri dosh.
Sun Lagna Karka, तो Lagna Karka, तो इस Lagna में duplicated होता है Saturn.
The problem is, no, logic. When Moon is there in the sky, the shadow of Saturn covers the whole sky. When Moon is in the sky, the shadow of Saturn covers the whole sky. See the power of Saturn. Pura kala kar diya. Whole sky has become black. When the sun is in the sky, right overhead, Saturn is dead. There are no shadows. Correct? So therefore, the relationship of Saturn with the sun and Saturn with the moon is totally different. Saturn acquires big Rajya with the moon, whereas with the sun, he loses everything and even himself. So the best remedy, if you want to destroy Saturn, is to go for the sun. Worship the sun on Saptami Tithi, which is ruled by Saturn. So you are worshipping whom? Surya. So So that's called Surya Saptami Vrata. You do Surya Saptami Vrata, Shani is finished. Make a little chariot of the sun god and pull it along. As much distance you will pull, wherever the chariot will go, all that land will come under your control. Shani shadow will not come. So best what people did, especially I remember an aunt of mine, who was my father's eldest sister, Hara, her name was. So she would make a silver chariot of the sun god every year, do the Surya Saptami Vrata, and they had lot of property, fields, Chandanpur. She would pull the chariot around the fields. So long as she lived, not even 1 inch of the property was sold or lost. After she died, the sons Batwara karke sold off everything. Made the money, got drunk, fell down. Khatam. Useless bunch of fellows. So you see the power of Surya Saptami.
Bhavishya.
Huh?
Bhavishya.
And Guruji, when you were telling today morning that when sun goes to Libra, Venus is the one which emerges Surya. So that's when Saturn get exalted because someone is handling sun, and
Correct.
that's why the sign in which it is exalted.
That is why when you are born at sunset, Shani becomes very powerful. Most people don't know that. वो तो वेला में आता है ना, वेला कहाँ सिखाया?
Year one,
वेला
Saturn is powerful for the night.
सनसेट पे नाइट तो बहुत बड़ा होता है.
Sunset.
एक निशा होता है, एक महानिशा होता है. निशा टन 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 निशा टन 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 टन. अच्छा करते हैं तो हो गया इसका एलॉय का. चलो
Should I move?
कर दो, मूव कर दो. Anton Cermak. Here it is Mangal Shukra Parivartana. Super. नहीं, Mangal in 4th house is super. Bohemian American politician, the mayor of Chicago from 31 to 33. In 15 February 1933 in Mercury Saturn, he was shot by an assassin who was actually aiming at President Roosevelt. Beautiful chart. He died of the wounds on 6th March 1933. Interesting, na? President Roosevelt is Leo. A lion. He was a complete lion. Don't doubt that. Ekdam sure. Acha, let us see. That is why assassins must use good rifle.
And practice.
Yeah. Assassin बनना है, उसको मारने आया, उसको मार दिया. अच्छा, do you see any Raj Yoga over here? Mars, Venus, Raj Yoga. Is that a real Raj Yoga or what is that? But technically it is Vahana Mana, 4th and 10th exchange. 9th Lord है involved नहीं है. Sun, Jupiter is putting little drishti on one. है ना? So that Jupiter is giving a little bit of help. Achha, what else? 5th Lord? Mangal is got involved. Do you see that?
Yes.
So 5th Lord fully involved Mangal. He is fully involved Mangal, 5th Lord. So spirituality thoda bahut hai, little bit. But the real stuff is 5th Lord. Arms lobby or this lobby or that lobby. Lot of lobbies are supporting him. Achhi baat hai. And then finally is the Lagna Lord involved? No. लग्न लॉट इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व। इसमें एबिलिटी का क्या करना है? You should have the enough ability to count. That's all. He did well, but just bad luck, don't you think? Bad luck, or maybe it was Roosevelt's good luck. है ना? जोर से बोलना। हाँ, 9th house है ना, जुपिटर का दृष्टि is there. But that he ended up only protecting the president, and the president is Leo, na 9th lord is in Leo, so Jupiter protected Leo, but did not protect him. उस बेचारे का प्रोटेक्शन का आरूढ़ लग्न is with Ketu. Aruda with Ketu means that was by mistake, and third from Aruda is Shani. One old fellow was probably aiming like that. कोई बुढ़ा बुढ़ा एम कर रहा है, so behave like, and also Ketu is aspecting that, so he died by mistake. If Ketu is associated with your third from Aruda, you can die by mistake.
There is also Yama Yoga between Saturn and Mangal by Drishti.
उसका क्या करना है?
Wound से मरण.
हाँ, Mangal is aspecting Saturn, but the Graha Drishti means someone desiring to kill you.
It was not a desire to kill him. It was desire to kill Roosevelt. So mistake of Ketu made him the victim.
Correct.
This yoga is also third from Aruda.
Who?
This yoga is also third from Aruda.
How is the yoga in third from Aruda?
Mars is aspecting Saturn.
Oh, that is the Mrityu. But the yoga is not in the third. Otherwise, it is a good yoga. He would have done very well in life had he lived. Can I ask you, which yoga destroyed this? Made it short? Was it Ketu? Because he was killed by mistake, it is Ketu. Correct? Can I say that Saturn aspecting Mars also destroyed the yoga? Correct. So both Shani and Ketu destroyed the yoga that Mars was planning to give for him. Correct? Sure.
He died in Shani Dwadas.
Huh?
Died in Shani Dwadas.
Yeah. Mercury, Saturn. चले Variation 1. Other numbers are between 4th lord and 10th lord. चलो देखते हैं. इसमें बहुत स्लाइड है. Let us go through. Volodymyr Zelensky. Other career. 10th lord is in 4th, you see. Shani in Leo. What is the meaning of Shani in Leo? The shadow will become smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Or it is called compression of the 4th house. जहाँ बैठा है वहाँ compression हो जाएगा. Property will go and go and go and go and go. Huh? There is a parivartan of Saturn and Sun. Do you see that? The Sun is not in the 10th house, but there is a yoga of the 4th lord and the 10th lord. Is there a yoga between the 4th lord and the 10th lord or not?
Yes.
Clear it is that? Is the 9th lord involved or not? Yes, it is there, but it is Sun and Saturn. It is a dosha. It is a Pitri dosha. It is a what dosha? Pitri dosha. So father will beat you. Baap marega. Who is whose father? Is Russia the father of Ukraine, or Ukraine is the father of Russia? According to Sarmani, it could be the other way. So because of that, I am lost. But if I take the chart of Zelensky, Baap marega, So then it is Russia is the father of opening. Huh? But the sun is with Venus. Huh? So it could be a Venus Lagna person who is behaving like father and beating him. It cannot be Taurus because Taurus is his Lagna. Shukra is accepting Taurus and guaranteeing fame and success around it. Correct? So it could be Tula. बात मारेगा नहीं मैं बता रहा हूं so what is the remedy is he should do Surya Saptami Vrata, make a silver chariot of the sun god and pull it along the border गाड़ी के पीछे बांधो और ड्राइव करो pull it along the border वो गोली मारते हैं so what so long as you drive the chariot of the sun god your property will get saved that will become the border. Only the sun god has the power because Sudarshan Chakra is Surya. So if you do the chariot, your property can get protected. But he has to do it. Abhi bhi, whatever land, if he takes the chariot and goes like that, the Russia will not be able to cross. Kar nahi payega. Ye hai Surya ka power. But kahan se priest milega? Which priest will sit in the car with him and chant the thing when he is pulling?
Draw.
Huh?
Draw.
Drone. One-legged chariot of the sun god flying drone. A good idea. The idea is good. A priest can also sit now. We take a big drone nowadays. We can put the priest over there and blindfold him. उसको बोलेंगे आप पंडित जी बैठो एयर कंडीशन कम यू आर सिटिंग इन एयर कंडीशन रूम डोंट वरी He'll sit there, put the AC on and drone. He will not. संजय जी कहाँ हैं आप स्वर्ग में
पहुंचते वाले
निश्चिंत रहो अभी अप्सराएं दिखने वाली है राइट No. This yoga is improved because of this is 10th Lord also now. Rahu is 10th Lord and Mangal is deleted. No, it has been. It has been. That means some land like the western is Saturn and the sun are having parivartana. Saturn shows Papa Kartari and western land. But because of parivartana, it is not the west, it is the east. Eastern land will go. I told this long time. Because you cannot fight destiny. Even now he has accepted it. Now he has accepted. The eastern part is gone. He is trying to save as much as he can. वो तो नाम के वास्ते वो डील हो गया ट्रम्प बोल दिया तो क्या
Loss of territory, definite loss of territory.
100% in the east Suraj
They've accepted it. They're trying to minimize the salami slicing.
वो तो कब से बोल रखा 2012 से I didn't know he was going to come in power but from Ukraine's chart I did that but he is coming to power guarantees it वो तो होगा ही होगा अच्छा my question is not that my question was is a dual career हाँ the comedian career came from where
Jupiter, Mercury,
Why would that influence his career?
No,
Correct. Rahu in Mercury's house. Rahu in Mula Trikona and Mercury's house. So that Rahu gave him a comedy. He made a comedy of the politicians and the politics of Ukraine, and Rahu in that pulled him into politics. He had no plans for politics. He did comedy, got pulled into politics, and ended up that Surya Shani Parivartana ended up ruining everything. Huh? Very powerful yoga. Had he continued as comedian, he would have done very well. Huh? Even now, he sometimes behaves like that. So much people. You are going to meet the president of another country. He is telling, why can't this fellow wear a suit? These are the kind of discussions going on. ये क्या पहन करके आ गया? Trump should have had something. If you don't like his clothes, you are America. Give him a suit. नहीं यार size नहीं होगा. Size कर देगा. You have tailor ना. Because you see, it is portraying the country in very bad light. The world is watching you. Don't go dressed like that. You are a European nation. ये क्या पहन के पहुंच गया यार? Okay, here is a guy who went to act in Bollywood. He made one movie in which he was vampire. क्या था उसका नाम? Dracula. Every horror movie they made one Dracula after that, and he was Dracula. After he became Dracula, he didn't get any role. Danka. एक तो छोटा छोटा क्या, but everybody knows him. It's very famous Dracula. Bela Lugosi. So you see that 4th Lord and 10th Lord, any yoga? Fourth Lord Venus is in 10th house, and the other 4th Lord is in Parivartana with Saturn. You see that? In swampy land of Romania in Capricorn, when the moon shall rise and the darkness shall spread over the houses, the coffin of Capricorn will open. Dekh lo coffin. Can you see that coffin in Capricorn? And Saturn shall come out. Who is Saturn? He is also Lagna Lord. So Bela Lugosi will come out of the coffin and will make that eye. And there will be 2 more girls around him. And when they shall smile, you shall know the truth of beautiful girls. Those 2 wives of the Dracula, my beloved ones. That is that Shukra. Correct? 10th Lord Mangal and Ketu are forming beautiful Pisacha yoga. Kamal ka Pisacha. Do you see 10th Lord and 9th Lord Parivartan?
Yes.
So that we can say that the 10th Lord has got involved with the 4th Lord also in Parivartan. Correct? And they are in the 9th house. And Mangal is aspecting the moon, asking for blood. Thoda sa. I am hungry. Give me some. Mars aspecting the moon. Clear? Blood. Rahu is there in MKS. all kinds of stories, one after the other being so 4 planet combination. Sadhu yoga. Vampire sadhu. Sadhu to hai. Pura, he's in a coffin tapasya. He gets up in the night just for one little drink and then go back. He eats only one menu. No flesh. देखो आप.
Liquid diet.
His horoscope, you see the horoscope, how the horoscope pulled him into the movies, got only those roles and it, I mean, think about it.
I mean, this is Dracula's child. It's not even the actor's side. It's
Dharma karma.
Dracula's child.
Dharma karma. Yeah, because of Parivartana, Venus is white WBC and Mars is RBC. So RBC, WBC have to be conjoined for his rejuvenation. Nice, no? And the seventh lord is the victim. Whoever is, but जिससे मिलेगा वो victim बन जाएगा ना. If Dracula says hello to you, that is hello to for you. सीधी बात है ना. So seventh lord has to get debilitated in that yoga. So seventh lord is the supplier of the blood. Seventh lord is in Tula. So always you see the victims will be women. You observe? Yeah?
He's saying, is he real Dracula in real life?
मुझे पता नहीं, but दिख तो रहा. Everything is fitting. The beauty is your chart, if it fits the role perfectly, you do the role very well. आप देख लो, fit कर रहा है, perfect. If your chart fits it, so every actor has to find a prototype who he can play. Amitabh Bachchan, angry young man, taking revenge. Saturn. Rahu. Chalo.
Here, Sun Rahu, this eclipse is affecting this Rahu.
Huh?
Sun Rahu eclipse is blemish of Sun Rahu is affecting his 9th house. So this blemish of Sun Rahu will be affect this Rahu.
हाँ, उसके life has been affected. हाँ, थोड़ा सा दारू पी, बहुत दारू पीता था.
Destroy the marriage.
Marriage.
His 7th lord is devil.
How it can destroy? They can't die. चल 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 छोड़ इसको, वरना ये तो चलते रहेगा. He is obsessed with this church. Anita Bryant, 1958 Miss Oklahoma winner, noted singer, fervent anti-gay activist. She didn't like gay men. Who asked you to hang around them? मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आता है, तुम काहे को जाते हो और फिर बोलते हो I don't like them. Anyway, anti-gay activist. 2021 granddaughter Sarah Green announced marriage to a woman. My slides are to the point. No? Whole life she was anti-gay and her own granddaughter announced the marriage. So just before she died, she is old and sleeping on the bed and throwing the pillow here and there. She died on 16 December 2024 out of cancer. So 3 years after the marriage of her granddaughter too. अच्छा चलो, let us see her yoga. Karka Lagna. 4th Lord Venus and 10th Lord Mars are in yoga in Parivartana with the 11th house. Do you see that?
Yes.
So it is about knowledge. There is some knowledge for which you are being respected and you are superb. See that? Noted singer, whatever. She had some knowledge. वो सिंगर विंगर का knowledge वो जो भी है. Look, 7th Lord in the 10th.
Guruji, this chart can't be correct.
Why?
Because Saturn is in Aries. Saturn was in Aries in 1969, 1970. It can't be in Aries in 1958.
Yeah. You're right. Let's just see the chart, then we'll check where Saturn was. Can we continue? 7th Lord in the 10th is what yoga? Jara yoga. Means you like men very much, but not gay men. Get the idea? When the 7th Lord is in 10th house, you will definitely believe in the opposite sexes and lot of sexuality and all this stuff. सीधी बात है. So if the man you like, oh my God, what a handsome guy, what are the guy? Some movie star, what a handsome guy, you go find out he's gay, you will get very angry, right? वो होता है. Anyway, this is Vahanamana Yoga associated with the 11th house. And the knowledge that we are going to see will be the yoga that is being created by the planets involved with the 11th house. Okay? Here it is Mars and definitely not engineering. So क्या होगा? What is the knowledge? बताओ. With Mars, Venus, Parivartan, what knowledge do you think this one has got? Stitching. Venus is kapda, Mars is machine. Tell me what knowledge is associated with Venus and Mars? तो स्माइल मत दिया करो, डेंजरस स्माइल है, बहुत डेंजरस स्माइल है. चलो, everybody smiling, nobody is saying anything. ऐसे कैसे होगा? Smile is smile. You are giving the smile means you know. चलो बताओ. चलो, some knowledge is there of Venus, Mars. चलो. आगे करो. This is what I wanted to show you.
It was my mistake also because she won Miss Oklahoma in 1958. So she must have been in her 20s. So
Yeah.
yeah.
From there, the Venus took off. Venus really took off. She did very
Saturn
well.
is also correct.
Yeah, could be. Because the body is beautiful. You can't be Miss Oklahoma without a beautiful body. Variation to Buddhi Bhava is first house and Lagnesha is associated with 4th Lord and 10th Lord. That is the second kind of yoga. Where we are using the Lagna, the Buddhi. Labesha is taken as Vahanesha. The Labesha is 11th Lord. See, which is implication of Guru Vahana. You are having some knowledge. So basically, where the 11th Lord has got involved, I need the Lagna also. I need the brain for real Vahanama. To carry knowledge, I need Lagna here. You can't carry knowledge in 5th house. पेट में थोड़ी knowledge. चलो. Italian, French, German, multilingual singer, guitarist, dancer who spoke 6 languages. Can you understand the kind of brain involved? 6 languages you are fluent in. And sang at the age of 11 years. While she was best known as a performer in Europe, Valente spent part of her career in the United States, where she performed alongside Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, Perry Como, and Ella Fitzgerald. Wow. In '59, she was nominated for a Grammy. Where do we see the yoga for such brilliance? Is the Lagna Lord getting involved in the 4th house, 10th house, 11th house? You can see the 10th Lord and the Lagna Lord are one. Do you see that?
Yes.
So normally we can say for Virgo and Pisces, there is a very strong possibility because 10th Lord, Lagna Lord has got involved. All I need is the 11th Lord getting involved. The 11th Lord here is the moon. Moon doesn't seem to be involved directly. Huh? Yeah, there is a parivartana thing happening out there. So how did the moon come into the picture?
Moon is Nietzsche, it's like Shani.
Moon is in Jeshta.
Correct answer. Krishna says the moon is in Jeshta. If the moon was in Sagittarius, she would be as big as Bill Crosby and the others. Do you see that? Like Ella Fitzgerald. Ella Fitzgerald is a very big name in music. I mean, those of us who know music, right? I mean, come on, you guys don't know. I mean, she's a very big name. I don't know how come you people don't hear anything, don't listen to anything. Just living in a little cave and you expect to know the world. Come on, start listening to some music, seeing the world, reading things. You have never heard anything? Yeah, you will learn. Give a class. Give a class. Yeah. Okay, are we clear? But she is not as big as that. That's what I want to show you. The yoga is there only through the nakshatra. Mercury is coming, moon is coming into Mercury nakshatra and it's sort of creating a little yoga. So you are getting connected to the big ones because of that, but you are not in that league. Though you are brilliant, we can see 6 languages and all, you are not in that. Am I clear? You have the idea is not to just show you the big ones. The idea is to show almost made it there, but one tiny slip, you guys missed. So there is a nakshatra yoga, but not a full Rashi. Okay? Chalo next. Italian lyric singer, popular with many fans. She married Red Kanzian on 29 June 86. Okay. Do we have the yoga here?
Yes.
11th Lord is in the 10th house. You can see that 10th, and but there's a 4-10 exchange also. So she is probably getting into property and all rather than focusing on a brilliant career. See, this is the problem with many of them. The yoga can cause a diversion. When you are involved in talent and then you get into real estate and all that, your whole focus and energy gets wasted. You cannot, when you are involved in something which is a talent, you have to live the talent. That is your vahana and that is your mana. That is a vahana of life. Your life is that. That is your vaha. It is the guru vaha. Your brain is carrying you in that. And it is the mana, your respect, your status, your Ijjat, your everything. And then suddenly you go into real estate, fourth house, my property, Acha, who's managing that? I am going off. You see my point? The whole thing gets a diversion. Fourth and 11th are opposites. Shadashtaka. If you are into 11, ignore the fourth. Did you get the idea here? If you are into the 11th, into the knowledge, your vahana is the animal vahana, not the material vahana. You can't have both. Because 4th and 11th don't see eye to eye. Choose one. This is a very important Upadesha because most people lose out because they want both. Like this one could have been much bigger than what she is. So can I say that the fourth house is a diversion? Correct. This planet in the fourth house is also looking at seventh house, right? Mangal red. That's why the name. Red Kanjian. So all that is diversion. You should have focused on your career. Chalo. Thank you. Shut down.